Hello guys, are you looking to buy a land somewhere around the sea or closer to the sea? Then this is what you need. We have two plots of land that is located at Kasoa, Gomuafete. Driving from the Kasoa township to Gomuafete is somewhere around 15 to 20 minutes drive. You understand? And when we talk about Gomuafete, we have different parts of Gomuafete. We have a part of it that is a little bit closer to Kasoa, and we have a part of it that is also a little bit closer to the sea. So currently, I have two plots of land that is a little bit in the township. You understand? And it is going for 80,000 Ghana cedis. The reason this is a little bit above the average price is that this plot of land here is fenced. It is two plots of land that is fenced. So each plot is 80,000 Ghana cedis. A plot is measured 70 by 100. So if you want to buy a land at Kasoa Gomuafete, this is actually a good thing for you to actually consider. How much do they sell, or what is the current price of land at Kasoa Gomuafete? We are talking about a land that is bare land. A bare land in Kasoa Gomuafete. A land that, there are no much houses around it. A land that, there's not so much planning around it. You understand? At Gomuafete, you have to look at the market price to be around 70,000 Ghana cedi. 70,000 Ghana cedi. So if you're able to get some, then you are able to manage and negotiate, they go and get it to be around 60. So I'm sure that when you are buying more, you can get it a little bit lesser. It depends on the person you are buying it from. But generally, when we talk about the market price of property or a piece of land measured 70 by 100 feet at Kasoa Gomuafete, you have to be looking at it at 70,000 Ghana cedis. Yes. However, it depends on the location that it is. If it is closer to the sea, it's more expensive. If it is also closer to a landmark, like somewhere around the Pentecost Convention Center, it will be quite expensive. If it is also closer to the township, like closer to Kasoa, though it is in Gomuafete, it's also expensive. If it is also at a part that is demarcated to be commercial, that's a commercial property. If it is a piece of land that is a commercial land, it will also be expensive. So these are the exceptions that makes a piece of land that is located at Kasoa Gomuafete higher than an average price, which is 70,000 Ghana cedi. So when it goes higher, it depends on the one who is selling it, and depends on also the project that has been done on it already. So like for example, these two plots of land that I'm actually selling at Kasoa Gomuafete, it is two plots of land. One plot of land is going for 80,000. Why is it 80,000? Why is it not 70? Which is the average price. The reason is that this property here has been fenced, and it is two plots of land. So each is 80. So 82 is 160,000. Though it is slightly negotiable, you understand. So when you contact us, we can actually talk about it. Then we go into business. It's important you also check out the documentation as well. So if you want to do your due diligence, we are open to help you do due diligence. We send you if you want to bring your surveyor to come to the land, come and pick up and then do a search. That's fine. If you also want to use our site plan, that's fine as well. So ladies and gentlemen, Kasoa Gomuafete is very closer to the sea. The sea is very closer to Kasoa Gomuafete. If you are thinking of buying a land or having a home around the sea, though not so much closer to the sea, but somewhere around 5 or 10 minutes drive to the sea, then that is what you need. You always get to enjoy the breeze, even if you are not closer to the sea in the evenings, Charlie. So these are locations you have to look at. Though there's a lot of misconception about Kasoa Gomuafete is this, but people are building projects over there. And you've watched my previous video. I went there and I've seen people own properties that do not have problems. So people are just trying to paint Kasoa bad name, but it's one of the best places you can ever think about owning a property. Let's say you are not buying a property from me. You didn't buy a property from me, and you already have a property at Kasoa. Don't think you have made a wrong decision, because Charlie, that place is one of the fast growing locations other than Greater Accra. Other than Greater Accra, Kasoa Gomuafete, Kasoa is actually the central region of Ghana. So other than Greater Accra, the fastest growing city is Kasoa. Nobody can take that one away. Other than Greater Accra, we can argue that Kumasi is developing. We can argue that Tamale is still developing. But when we talk about fast growing, the number of houses you record people build in a year, the fast growing, other than Greater Accra, the fastest place that I can hit my chest and tell you, like this, is Kasoa. So, forget about what people are saying online. Forget about what people are trying to portray and tell you this. Kasoa is one of the best places you can own your property because it's very close to Accra. Driving from Kasoa to the Accra, it's just like driving from one of the locations in Accra to. Do you understand what I mean? I mean driving from Kasoa Township, to the airport in the Greater Accra region, Kotoka International Airport. It's the same as driving from Dodowa, to Accra. It's the same as driving from somewhere around Tema or Tema 25 to Accra. So Kasoa is so much close to Accra. So don't let anyone discourage you. When we talk about owning a property and you have it at Kasoa, it's not a bad location. It depends on what you're actually looking for that place. And the atmosphere at Kasoa is so different. The atmosphere in Kasoa for me is better than even Greater Accra. Oh yes. See, we talk about the sea. We talk about the fruits and vegetation around the location. We talk about the. It's not everything I can tell you. So we talk about for the affordability of food. Food over there is so affordable. So if you're thinking of buying groceries and those things, you compare the price to that of the Greater Accra. It's better to actually buy it in a Kasoa. So it depends on the work you are doing. It depends on your occupation. If it is something that you can actually leave the outskirts of Accra and also enjoy the crowd and the growing population of a location, then Kasoa is the best place for you to actually think about. So we'll talk about lands that are closer to the sea, you understand, which is Gomofete. Notwithstanding, there are other locations that are also closer or at the other locations of Kasoa, somewhere around Ofako. Ofako, like this, we have a land. We have two different types of land. One is just one plot of land. That is for a friend. It's for my friend who is also going for 70,000. It's located at Kasoa Ofako, and then we are advertising one at also Kasoa Ofako at J River. That one is also going for 90,000 Ghana cedi for a plot of land. So all these places, I'm telling you, people are already living there. People houses are already been built. So these days. Today I didn't actually go to get the graphics. I've already made videos of those things, of those locations. So if you want to buy some, just let me know and I'll be very grateful to help you through. Those of you who are thinking of owning a property at Kasoa, Akwaba, you're welcome. Assalamu alaikum. So this is actually the two plots. Just to remind you, you have a look at it very well. Yes, these are two plots. It is fenced. You can see the houses that are around it. Understand? So as for electricity too, you can see the electrical pole that has also been put there. You can see that.
Subscribe to BTG Talking Business.